Across YouTube, there are thousands of videos portraying ghosts, conspiracies, and the paranormal. A crow and his friends will watch and dissect these videos in search of the truth. This is Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies. Ooh.
Whoa.
Beware the Ides of October. They're in 2 days.
Oh no. Who's getting stabbed? Spooky Caesar?
Spooky Caesar, yeah. E2 Bentai. Well, everybody...
I mean, you know what? He probably deserved it. It's fine.
Well, wait, no. I was saying it so Bentai'd be the one stabbing me. Yeah, Bentai is looking at food. But you're looking at me, and you're looking at my guest, Lilith.
Hello.
Lilith is a demon. They are cool. They were on an early episode of Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies, and they're back, and we love it.
Indeed. And I'm wearing a Halloween costume, even.
Okay, see, I couldn't
because
tell
I'm a knight
because
this year
you just
for Halloween.
look. You just kind of dress that way all the time, so I wasn't sure if it was a costume or that's just how you're vibing
No,
today.
I don't. I usually wear tech wear.
Okay, well, I feel like there's some tech.
See, birds don't know fashion. Clearly,
I mean, depends on the birds. I mean, as Corvids, most of us are just we just wear the goth black. And then, well, I suppose we've got the not black sheep of the family, our jays. They got all sorts of crazy colors. But you can't tell me that birds of paradise don't know fashion. But,
I can. I absolutely can. Because they don't wear clothes.
Yeah, but those feathers. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but that's not fashion. Because they're not choosing to wear it. They're born that way.
That's true. So I suppose the most fashionable birds I've seen are parrots whose owners dress them up. But even then, they tend to not
those
like
are birds that know fashion.
Yeah.
See a parrot, like a pet parrot, would definitely know the difference between tech wear and armor.
It's a hat. Apollo knows what a hat is. You know Apollo, right?
Yeah, indeed,
It's
I love
a hat.
Apollo.
It's Shruck.
Shruck.
I love that he's a world record holder for most items identified by a bird in a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they contact the Guinness World Records and be like, hey, is there okay, the easiest way to get into the Guinness Book of World Records is to make up something that just nobody's ever even tried before and then just have them do it. But the thing is, you pay them a fee to come observe it. So basically, you want to get in the book, just make up something nobody's ever done before and then pay them a fee and you'll get in the book.
Yeah, one of my favorite Ren Fair entertainers is actually in the Guinness Book of World Records. And recently broke his own record, actually.
And would that be most bread bowls eaten in a day, or?
I think it's most whip cracks done under most consecutive whip cracks done with a bull whip in a specific period of time. I don't know. Jacques the Whipper is a crazy man.
I might have seen a video of this person because I think I saw something that's like world record whip cracker person and just going snap. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's Jacques the Whipper. He's a Ren Fair performer.
Nice.
I've actually gotten to see him live in person. It's great.
Very fun. I love the Ren Fest. I went twice this year. It was good times.
Hell yeah.
But we're not here to talk about the Ren Fest. We're not here to talk about whatever the heck else we were talking about. We're here to watch spooky videos. And on Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies, we go to YouTube channels and find those fun videos that are like the top 5, top 10 scariest ghost videos. And we watch them. And after each video, we rank it on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being this is not only low effort, but also completely non-convincing. And 10 is, I think this is real and I believe in ghosts now. We like to give points for creativity and effort. Like a lot of ones we know it's a hoax. But if it's a well-done hoax and they put some good effort into it, I'm gonna award you some points. I think the highest we've ever given anything is a 5.
I am a harsh critic.
Yeah. But, like, I mean, you do appreciate at least a good hoax, right? You know, not just,
Oh
you're
yeah, like
clearly your
if
friend is
there's
standing on the other side of the door rattling it, and then you wait 5 seconds after it stops rattling to open it up and look around. Yeah, come on. Don't give us any of that.
yeah, no, like I appreciate ingenuity. The problem is that most of these have not been very, ingenious so far.
Well, what's the over-under on us having us catch a cut during a sweep of the camera?
Oh, very high.
The sweep. We had a real good sweep cut last night, but I gave him some points because it was a. So this is actually our second episode in a row, two in a row. But yeah, we had one last night where, like, I like the idea of it. Like, there's like, I think this mirror is haunted because there was things that, like, you could see them in the mirror, but when you turn around, they were no longer there. Like, okay, that's kind of a cool concept. Something appears in the mirror. But when she was sweeping between the mirror and the actual thing, where we're going frame by frame, and then suddenly, oh, that frame doesn't... that's clearly not the next frame in this sequence. So, yeah.
Indeed.
But at least the idea and presentation was cool, but, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
But disclaimer, I have not watched these videos. I make a note to go into them completely blind because I want to give you all my own genuine reaction. But don't worry, because I go to YouTube channels that aren't going to put anything that's going to get me in trouble with Jeff Bezos.
Hopefully.
Yeah. But well, these days, you
never fucking know. For real.
Trans rights. Damn it, I'm
Hell
done.
yeah. I support trans rights and trans wrongs.
Yeah. Be gay. Do crimes.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Especially October. Do spooky crimes.
Yeah. All the spookiest crimes. All right.
Curse your local HOA.
Well, today's video is from yesterday we did Nuke's Top 5, so today we're going to do Depths of Despair, another one of these common channels. Here's the YouTube link, so, I do at least want to give thanks and appreciation to these channels. Yeah, they probably do some editing. They lie about what the contents of the videos actually are. But you know what? They're putting out content for me to do, and I got to thank them for that. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Depths of Despair is where we are going today. And today's video is called, and I'm going to be emphasizing the words that are in all caps because that's what I do. Top 10 Scary Ghost Videos that will plunge your soul into darkness.
Good thing I don't have one
I don't know why they randomly I'm sure it's all about the clickbait. You gotta emphasize some words by making them all caps. But these ghost videos will plunge our soul into darkness. Something tells me you and our souls are already kind of in darkness, so I don't know what more this video can do. But yeah.
I mean, I don't have one, and you're one of my friends, which means your soul's kept in a jar in my basement anyway.
Oh, good. I was kind of hoping I had a phylactery somewhere. It keeps me alive. I never really thought of myself as lichy, but,
Listen, it's just the price you pay for being friends with a demon.
Okay. Hey, yeah, I accept it. I got to show you. I went to the Bands of the Beast put on by the Minnesatan organization over the weekend, and I dressed up as a demon. I got to show you I got to show that to you. Off stream, because
it's only Corvus' soul in the jar. Oh, don't worry. All souls have their own little vessel that they get contained in. They're all individual jars. I have a lot of jars in my basement.
I hope my jar is shiny.
You have a shiny trinket around it.
Okay, that works. That works. All right. Well, Lilith, you ready to go into the depths of despair?
Put the soul into darkness. Yeah.
All right. Let's do this.
Top 5 scary things caught on camera.
Wait, 5. But here's number 10, and we're off to a great start. Depths of Despair, because there's 10 videos in this, and I can even see the chapter breaks on there. There are 10 Okay. Well, there's the top 5, but there's also 5 that aren't scary. I guess that's...
It's the honorable mentions.
All right. Well, I do love a good spooky elevator.
Elevator ride.
Ooh,
the first video comes from the TikToker.
I love that this guy's talking only in my left ear.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say the same thing. We're not getting stereo off of this.
I think
His
like
son
the
went
actual
into an
audio in it
elevator.
is his microphone's
Things have
just
begun
fucked.
to get strange
Yeah.
and creepy. The first clip shows Danny and his son inside an elevator when his son says that there's a boy in here, and that's when things begin to escalate and get very creepy. Take a look.
My son is talking to ghosts.
What?
He just said the boy's in here. Since he's still a fetus, I really didn't understand what he meant. Until this happened.
Bro, right above you. What is that? On the wall.
I must be tripping because it seems
Whoa.
like he doesn't even see it.
No, do you see that? What? Bro,
Oh, a handprint?
what?
As you can see, some strange handprints appear on the wall behind his son. But when he tells his son to look at
Yeah,
it,
I love
it
how
seems as
like
though
that
he
is
unable
clearly
to see.
added in
the
post.
second
You can
video,
see
they
it
go back into
sliding on the
same
wall.
elevator, and the son says something
Yeah.
unrecognizable. Shortly after,
Yeah, that looks
we see
really...
something that has most people terrified. Watch closely.
Something was standing next to my son.
Yeah, that definitely looked like CGI added in post to me. It felt like that.
That
like,
was
also.
absolutely
I don't
CGI
think
added
the
in
son
post.
said "There's a boy in here." That's not what I heard.
No.
I think he was saying something
did
else,
not.
and it's like kind of.
And even then, kids at that age don't necessarily completely understand that like a reflection that they see is actually them, especially that reflection is distorted like it would be in the brushed metal of an elevator.
Yeah, I think he was.
So like they could also just recognize that there's a reflection in there. It looks like a boy. There's
Yeah.
a boy in here.
Especially, yeah, you're right, because it
like-
would be so blurry, he wouldn't be able to fully recognize that it's him. It's just he sees a blurry reflection of a humanoid object, shape that's like him.
Yeah.
But also, like,
Also,
it
kids
seemed like
say
the dad was
random
pointing.
fucking shit anyway.
Also, the dad wasn't mentioning the handprints in the video. It's almost seemed like the dad was trying to just get his son to turn around and look at his reflection, not
Yeah,
look at
very
something
much
on the
so.
wall.
It was very much something
Photos.
like a dad just kind of messing with his kid. Now, admittedly, there's other issues insofar as the fact that this guy is using his kid for fucking content, which
Yeah, I don't like
Oh,
that. I don't like
guys,
that.
gals, and non-binary pals at home, please protect your kids. Don't put their identities and faces on the internet, please.
Yeah.
Son on the elevator. All he wants to do is just ride the elevator up and down. And if I don't let him ride it, he's just gonna whine about it like a little baby and spit in my face twice. But we're working on it.
What did you say?
I didn't quite hear what he said, but then this happened.
You said it's hiding? Whoa.
As the elevator
What?
doors open, we can see a horrifying reflection.
Whoa.
Looked like a reflection of a reflection.
We see what looks
It
like
looked
a
like the
black
kid
being
like doing a
forms
wiggle,
rising up.
Well,
and then
that-
it was
From the
just like a
doors
reflection
fully
of the
open.
reflection.
I did see kind of
Some
like a
viewers
demonic
believe
figure
this
like
to be
standing
an
up
evil
there.
entity
Yeah, it's like
that has latched itself onto the boy, possibly
Yeah,
trying to
no,
lure him into the
absolutely
elevator.
not.
but that again, I think
What do
that
you
was
think?
added in post.
Whatever the case, mustn't be a pleasant experience for the father.
No.
Yeah, that one just gave me kind of a bad like the CGI wasn't very
Negative-
good.
-1 purely because like A, because you didn't try, and B, you put your kid's identity on the internet.
Yeah.
-1. I know negative points aren't even allowed, but I don't care. Negative points.
Well, I'm giving it a 1. Because yeah, I don't. Yeah, putting influencers that put their kids on there. I don't like that. You want to make your spooky content, leave your kids out of it. Leave your kids out of it. I've seen too many horror.
Honestly, leave your kids out of your content on the internet to begin with. Like there are you are exposing your kid potentially to so much nasty shit by putting their identity on the internet because anybody can see that. You don't know the kinds of people that are seeing that. And the vast majority of people on the internet are fine and normal, But the problem is that's not everyone on the internet.
Like,
We know this.
I kind of miss the old days of Facebook when, like, the only people that could see your stuff were people that you were mutual friends with, and it was just like before the algorithm happened. It was just like the early days, like the first 5 years of Facebook were great because then you could share pictures of your kids online and everybody who's seeing them. And
Yeah.
there really isn't
Honestly,
there really isn't a social media that's like that anymore. It's all algorithm driven and all like everything you post is public for everybody. And it's like, yeah, I guess you can do some private stuff. And I don't know. I guess maybe there are some good ones that, but like you end up just like private messaging people your images, I guess. Like, I don't know.
I believe there are still some that exist in that way, but they're mostly like spin-offs trying to recapture that feeling for back in the day. Like I believe Space Hay has the ability for you to like make your profile only visible to like mutuals and the like. But that's something I haven't really fucked around with. But yeah, no, the thing is with social media, because all of them are free to use, you have to realize that you are the product. Your information, your data that you put into these things is the product.
Yep.
Like your attention to see the ads that they pump into your feeds is the product.
Yep. If you're not paying money, you're the product. All right. Well, hopefully these next few videos will not trigger our upsettiness at the internet and how terrible it's gotten.
Listen.
Unknown resident.
Could they be evil?
Resident.
An evil resident?
The next video comes from Kitty K48, who has been experiencing some crazy poltergeist activity.
Oh, we love some
inside her
good
home.
poltergeist
And
activity.
after installing cameras around the house, she caught this inside her bathroom.
I like how he uses the line installed cameras around the house while using the stock footage of a shower.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a cat inside of there pushing it from the back.
I would have been more impressed if, like, the drawer was
We see
suddenly
a
shut
door
again
fly
when the
around
door
the
moved
room
back.
Before a drawer begins to slide open.
But
on
yeah,
its own.
it could be a
And then the
cat, it
door
could be a
closes
pet,
briefly
anything
before
for
opening again.
the drawer opening.
It may not
As far
seem
as
like
the
a lot
door
to
opening
some of you
and closing
watching,
like that,
but imagine
that can
being
happen
on
just
the
because you
receiving
opened and
end of
closed
this
a different
activity.
door in your house.
Just one object
Yep.
moving on its own.
But of course, we also have to remember that we can only see about half the door. We cannot see the
Yeah.
top of the door. We cannot see the bottom of the door.
Indeed. So yeah, no, like she could just be fucking with it. Somebody else could be fucking with it.
She hears some bells
But
jingling
also,
downstairs
pressure
by
differentials are a
themselves.
thing.
Yep.
So she decides to
And again,
start recording
you have-
and check it out.
Okay, guys, I'm back in the basement.
It's a cool basement.
Mom and I are upstairs.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice basement,
Look at
honestly.
this. They're just a swaying. You can literally hear
Girly
them from
Pop, you
upstairs.
have air currents in
This
your
vent is
house.
closed.
Of
It's
course
next
they're going to
them. The
move.
vent way over there is open, but there's no airflow.
Oh, but Lilith, she just said there's no airflow.
Girly Pop! Honey!
And
Air currents still happen! Unless...
Oh my shit.
Oh my shit. Oh my shit.
Lisa.
Oh my shit.
Okay, I want to go back to the little bells, though. The bottom of it looks like it's being tugged.
And check it out.
Oh,
Okay, guys, I'm back in the basement.
like, look
Yeah,
at it
she's about
carefully.
to-
Like, look at its movement.
Yeah.
The bottom
They're
looks like it's being
upstairs.
tugged.
And look at this. They're just a swaying. You can literally hear them from
I don't
Especially-
think it was
but it's
tugged.
like- it's- but it's
possible
like it's
somebody
going-
off-
It's next to them. The vent way over there.
It's
is
possible
open, but
somebody
there's
off screen
no
also just
airflow.
like took the bottom bit that's heavier and
Yeah, I
like
thought I saw
swung it
some
before
worms.
going off screen.
Oh my shit.
Also, the oh, my shit. That's not a real reaction.
Anyways,
I don't know. I have actually reacted that way when something's caught me by surprise.
Some orbs leaving Jaden's room.
Oh, some orbs.
No, of course you saw orbs.
Frig this.
When she
Frig
heads
this,
downstairs, we see
bitch.
some
No,
bells
that's...
jingling. However, she
See, I just think it's being.
I have
to me.
I
Here's
have
why.
absolutely said, like, shit, like, oh my shit, when surprised, but the frig this, nah.
The reason I think it's being tugged is because it's swinging outward, but then when it comes back, it doesn't continue to swing in the parabolic arc. It like stops at the middle position. So it's like outward and then back to middle, outward, back to middle. It would go outward and then inward, and then outward and then inward.
Not necessarily. If it was pulled back by somebody out of frame and then let go, there can be enough weirdness like introduced into the way that it's swinging, where it will do weird things like that. Because for wind chimes like that, because that is a form of wind chime, that's multiple different strings being attached at different points, which means they're each going to
Interact with each other and hit each other, and like might stop.
Yeah,
yeah.
They're
okay,
going to
see
swing
that.
weirdly.
there is no
Like
airflow,
I do think it's either
so
an
the
air
bells
current or
shouldn't be
somebody off
jingling.
screen like pulled it, but
Shortly
yeah.
after, she begins to look around, and then we see a sign swing loose and fall off all on its own. But towards the end of the clip,
Yeah, it was
we
aligned with
hear
the dark
some
room,
strange
so
whistling,
whoever did it could have just run into that
which
room.
just creeps her
Somebody
out,
could also,
and then
for
she
both of those
decides to
things, be
leave,
hiding behind the pool
and the
table.
video cuts out there.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on this haunting? Is it real, or is it just a
No,
hoax?
it's not fucking real.
I'll let you be the
Like,
judges.
Oh,
This has
they're-
perfect.
But they're letting us be the judges. Let's be the judges.
The judgment is that's absolutely fake. The first one, even if it was like something that they did legitimately catch on a camera and be like, what the fuck is going on here? There's plenty of mundane explanations for it, especially for the door like we've talked about before. Pressure differentials just by opening and closing a different door in your house can do that.
Yep.
Like you have a door that's not closed and latched or held open, thus it's going to swing pretty freely.
Drawers could also be
also-
installed poorly and can just open on their own because they're improperly balanced and installed.
Yep. If you don't have it perfectly plumb and level, that can absolutely happen.
But
And in fact, it'll make it even more likely to interact with pressure differentials.
I don't think that's the case here. I think this lady's just hoaxing it and faking it all, and I think she's got a member of her family or a friend helping her fake these things. It's too convenient that all these things
probably,
happen as
but-
she's filming, and she's also a TikToker, and any
Yeah.
online influencer. To me, that thing
Immediately sus.
that says. I'm thinking hoax, doing it for video. I agree that the doors can do that, but I don't think that's what's happening here. I think
I'm willing to give specifically the first one the benefit of the doubt, especially if it's the first time she's ever posted anything like that.
and then she
obviously,
then it did some
don't-
numbers, so she had to do the follow-up video because she wanted to do more numbers.
Correct. Like I'm willing to give the first one the benefit of the doubt. The second one though, absolutely not.
Yeah. Well,
It's especially because the moment they start bringing up talking about seeing orbs, like, all right, no, you
Yeah.
didn't.
Well,
Because 99% of spirit orbs that people claim to see is just fucking motes of dust.
yeah, and that's interesting how orbs weren't a thing in the ghost lexicon until after flash photography was invented.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
now-
there you go. Yogi gave us another explanation for the drawer.
Yep. But anyway, shoe thrower. So hopefully we're going to see that video of the guy throwing a shoe at George W. Bush.
Hell yeah.
Shoe thrower. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Hey Da Mama, in which the
Wow,
owner of
this guy has
channel
a similar
been
number of views as my
experiencing
videos
strong
do.
paranormal activity on a daily basis, which has been ongoing for quite some time.
Oh, go puppy.
He recently took a break from uploading, but now he is back.
Clean your
with some
house,
new
dude.
updates.
Yeah, damn, bro, you really live like
People
this?
asking, is it still going on? Yeah, it's still going on, but I'm, trying to give it not much attention, but sounds, opening doors, things being thrown and
That sounded like the
nothing is
toilet
still
lid.
going on. And
Yeah,
I
it kinda
know I
does.
haven't posted in a while because I had
The dog's trying to get into the toilet.
I saw somebody who posted a clip
Got
of
text
mine
message.
and said that I haven't followed my own advice of stopping giving it attention, and that is true. That was what I better could do, but yeah,
Do
I
you just
haven't
have like a
done that.
cat in the background just knocking shit off your
It
counter,
does
my guy?
sound like a cat
Do you
just
hear
being a
it?
little
Not
shit.
normal, so yeah. Oh.
A shoe was thrown in his face. But when he pans
That
the
is
camera,
such like
there's nothing
the
there.
most milk toast
seem to
reaction
love throwing
to
stuff
having a
around
fucking
town,
shoe yeeted
so
at
he's used to
you.
it. But what he manages to capture
What?
next is a bit more creepy.
For him, yeah, he is really afraid. Yeah,
But you
he's
have a
normally
dog, no
very
wonder
happy
you're
dog,
hearing
but when
noises.
This is happening, he's always afraid.
Yeah, look at that. That
Also
dog
not
is
good.
terrified and not
Yeah,
just
here we
like
go
super
again.
comfortable.
Yeah, bum 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 bum. We know it. And now, yeah, if something happens, I will show you that there is no. Well, let's see.
No.
What you gonna do? Throw mail or?
I swear to you, I saw something move in the dark.
Okay, funny.
It could just be there's a lot of bad artificing
Yeah, I'm
on
gonna
this
throw mail
video.
again.
Yeah, but it didn't
Boring
move the way
piece
that the
of,
artifacting is moving.
Yeah.
I think it
What
was
do you-
somebody's
what's your
hand
point?
after pushing the door
I
open.
can push light buttons. So, don't you have anything?
Let me see here. See if I can see
Well,
what
let's
you
see.
saw.
What you gonna do? Throw mail or? Okay, funny.
I don't see what you were seeing.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw mail again.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty
piece
sure
of,
both of us agree that this was probably
yeah,
somebody
what
off
do you-
screen,
what-
like
what's your
pushing the
point?
door open or
Yeah, I
pulling
can
on the
push
door
the light
handle with like
buttons.
fishing line.
So, don't you have anything better to do? Yeah. Oh yeah,
Definitely somebody standing behind the door there on the left.
And
Yo,
my dear doggy, yeah, Binky. Oh, and I hear something thrown in the back, and my doggy also doesn't like it. Hey, Binky. Yeah, you're a sweet doggy. I love you. Yeah, I love you. You're very.
you know, I'm pretty
sweet
sure if the doggy didn't like it,
Yeah, you're a
Shadow
we
person.
would hear it
Shadow
growling or
person.
barking.
Shadow. Ah, you can just see the person reach over and knock it over.
This time. And I'm showing again the Buddha. Here. Again,
Oh no, Buddha's head
a
broke
Buddha
off.
statue. I don't know what you have against Buddha, but he done nothing to you, and you can see. Yeah. Nobody here.
Well, yeah, because you gave them plenty of time to go out that door.
Glass that I haven't
I was about to say, there's 2 fucking doors here, my guy.
cleaned up. Right.
We see what looks like a strange black orb fly across behind the doorway. And then
was a
shortly
piece of-
after,
It was a piece
we
of
see a
paper.
shadow figure
It was
appear
a
on
balled
the
up
corner
piece of
the
paper.
screen.
And then that is
And
just
it's the
somebody's
only
head.
time
Yeah,
we see
they
this
reached
figure.
out and just
Ik
flicked
heb
it.
nog wel zo'n bordje. Even kijken, die heb ik. Nee, wacht. Oh nee. Ga even weg.
Also, if that dog was truly scared, it would be barking.
Hier. Kijk.
Yeah, it would be barking or growling or doing something.
Oh no, there's a person in the doorway.
Smerig.
Oh,
Nou, ik heb dus wel nog
no.
zo'n bordje.
So, is this guy's house really haunted by this shadow figure? Or some other dark entity? Or is this all
Also,
just a
like,
very well
I've
planned
had
deception?
encounters with shadow people.
Whatever
They
the
don't
case,
look or
there's
behave
nothing
like
better
that
than a
at
big
all.
shoe to the face. But you
Fucking
be the
what?
judge. You can watch the full paranormal experience on the YouTube channel.
But like, every single one of the videos. Okay, not all of them, I guess, but like. So that's clearly just one of his friends, right?
Clearly at fucking around with his friend. That's it. Like, you know what? I will give him 1 point for what was clearly a mistake of his friend's head being visible and them playing it off like a shadow person. You know what? Because that was clearly a mistake. There's no way in hell that was intentional, and I'll give him a point for playing that off. Failing to,
I'm
trying.
gonna give it 2 points because I just found it funny and there was a cute dog.
Valid. That was a very nice dog.
That was a good puppy.
10 out of 10 dog.
Well, if we're going with
Why would you
we rate
try
dogs,
to speak to a ghost in not the local language? Right.
it's like the old thing where the medium contacted Houdini's mother and then spoke to them in perfect English.
Yeah.
When Houdini's mother never knew English. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Firestorm Gaming.
Storms!
Appreciate it. All right. Phantom Ruins.
All right.
Phantom Ruins.
Drink some water.
From the
I gotta drink some water.
Alberto Del Arco.
I'll drink some energy
This
drink.
time, they have decided to
Good enough.
investigate the place known as Huauha Ruins.
I do like old
People have
ruins like
claimed to
this.
see phantoms
And it's cool.
in the vicinity. Not long after Alberto and his team begin their investigation, they managed
10
to
out of 10.
capture
Would take a
this.
nap in that field.
Los árboles enormes que están aquí. Nada más eso. A ver, güey, a ver. Ahí hay algo, ¿va? A ver. No es de la rama, güey, no, se está moviendo, güey. Se está moviendo. A ver, tú quédate ahí.
That was a car.
Tú tenlo ahí. Sí, veo algo, ve algo. No
Yeah,
alcanzo
but
a ver
where
bien,
the
pero
circle
vente
is
conmigo,
around
conmigo.
isn't.
Ven conmigo. Ahí, güey, ahí.
I didn't really see anything in there.
No, ya no lo veo, güey.
There was a vaguely
¿Lo
humanoid
tienes?
shape.
¿Lo tienes? ¿Cómo que ya no está, güey? ¿Cómo que ya no está?
He captures a strange phantom-like figure on camera.
Oh, yeah.
Strange phantom-like figure. My guy, it's ruins. There's probably
Te juro
squatters.
que se me hizo ver algo aquí.
Yeah, that's a lot of these urban exploration
Incluso
ones
puedo
when you
decir
see
que era una
something
especie de
creepy.
mujer
It's
porque
just
vi
like
como cabello largo.
just a person.
Yeah. And in fact,
¿Qué,
that's
qué, qué,
actually
qué?
one of the biggest dangers of urban exploration,
Se me
is
hizo ver lo
coming
mismo, pero
across
arriba.
other people.
Vi una sombra que pasó por aquí. Ahí, pero entre las paredes, una sombra.
That's nothing.
Memo, ¿tú viste dónde se fue?
That's just fucking
Just barely visible,
camera
we
noise.
can see a faded phantom figure just hovering into the darkness.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
That's camera noise.
Well, and even then, the first part of it, I felt like it could have just been, you
That
know...
was just a guy.
I don't think it might even been a guy. I think it might have just been shadows from their things creating an illusion that looked like a humanoid-shaped object. We don't see it clearly enough. It was too blurry, it was too dark, and you didn't get a clear look at it at all. I think it might have just
It wasn't
been
moving.
Yeah.
It wasn't moving the way that shadows normally move, though. Which is why I say, like, that was probably just a guy. There was probably just a guy taking a nap in that field, and they fucking woke him up. And the dude just fucking scrambled up and left. Like...
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was just a guy.
There was... Either way, there was nothing compelling whatsoever in that video. That wasn't even interesting.
No.
That was just boring. Honestly, without the red circles, I don't think I would have even noticed anything.
Yeah, that's so valid.
That one's boring. 1 out of 10.
0 out of 10. That was just a guy.
This next video comes from the
Japanese horror entertainer. Red flag.
Okay.
YouTube channel.
Indeed.
Japanese
However,
Horror
I do
Entertainment
love Japanese
Onogotoki
horror.
I do
film.
too.
And in this video, the team conducted an overnight investigation in an abandoned hotel located somewhere within Japan. Shortly after they begin their investigation, they capture something while outside.
Shoot.
いっすよね。今ここ中庭から撮ってるんですけど。怖いです。普通に怖い。怖いですね。ここは。ここで。
Yep, that is a person.
Yep, that's just a person.
Yeah, because this is exactly the kind of place where somebody, you know, an unhoused person would. It's shelter.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially given that this is a place that's been abandoned in Japan. Most of the time when places end up abandoned, the stuff that belongs to the place is just left in place. Like lots of abandoned hotels have bedding and shit that's just left there.
Yeah, so if you were unhoused, that's way better than sleeping on the street.
Yeah.
So yeah, that.
But also, as you pointed out, like this is already listed as an entertainment channel. So like, that's probably just a friend that they had go stand up there.
Yeah. Either explanation is valid.
そういうことか。それじゃちょっとダメですねって言うだったらもう一回言ってもらうことになっちゃって。ド S。ド S。はい。
The room with the unpleasant presence. Gonna write.
Damn, that's a rude way to describe a homeless person. The fuck? Well, yeah, no shit. It's probably full of mold.
Yeah. Mold is serious.
Yeah. That's the next biggest danger when you're out doing urban exploration. There's nothing there. That was part of the fucking railing.
Yeah, that was.
At one point, when he is looking around the room, we see a scary, pale, ghoulish face just staring at him, a mere inches away from where he is standing, which quickly fades behind the corner.
Oh, okay, yeah, you know what? Fair enough. That wasn't there when he turned back around.
Yeah.
But again, that's probably just their friend.
Because seeing that in your face.
Because if it was actually an unhoused person, they would not be standing that fucking close to somebody in their room.
Yeah.
Is this a real figure caught on camera? Or just a very...
I'm sure it's a real person. Do I think it's a real ghost? Fuck no, that's their friend.
Yeah, I'm agree with you on this one. Because it's a paranormal channel, they just bring somebody along to be the ghost or the creepy thing. That's yeah. But you know what?
Especially if you have like a female friend who's like especially pale with dark hair, like that is literally the stereotypical, you know, scary Japanese ghost. Like
Grudge, Ringu, yeah. It's like
yeah.
But honestly, though, I still found it somewhat entertaining, a little bit spooky, and I like the setting of it. I'm gonna give it 3 points just because I enjoyed watching it.
No. Japanese urban exploration is actually like incredibly charming. I'll follow your lead and give you the 3 points on that. Also, on that same vein, can I plug a non-spooky channel that does a lot of urban exploration of abandoned places in Japan that I actually really like?
Sure.
Real quick.
Sure. If you want to throw it in chat or if you have a...
Yeah. The name of the channel is Tokyo Lens Explorer. I'll pull it up real quick.
Okay.
And it's actually a guy who lives in Japan, and he goes around and he loves exploring like abandoned towns and structures in Japan, which is always really fun because urban exploration in Japan really is a different beast than it is in like America. And he actually explains why like a lot of stuff ends up the way that it does, why you know, a whole bunch of stuff is just left behind and places can seem like they've been, you know, just left untouched for 20 plus years. You know, going into the history of like abandoned villages and the people who either set about trying to restore them or the history behind them. Like It's actually a really fun educational channel with just a really cool, down-to-earth guy who occasionally runs across a bear and has to run away.
That sounds interesting. I will definitely check that out.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just brought it up, but I was having a discussion with some friends the other day, and we came up with an idea for a great horror movie. Because we were talking about Lake Superior and how the shipwrecks are preserved because the lake is so cold that
They can't
the
rot.
bacteria goes. So many of the bodies are still intact. However, climate change happens and the lake's warm and the bodies come back to life and rise out of the Great Lakes to attack
Lake
the living.
zombies.
And we call it Revenge of the Edmunds Fitzgerald.
Lake zombies.
Like, isn't that a great
You know what?
concept for a movie, though? Like, the lakes warm up due to climate change, and then the bodies from the shipwrecks come back. And I just thought Revenge of the Edmund Fitzgerald would be too perfect.
I feel like it'd make for a very fun like B movie, like B horror movie, you know?
Yeah, I'd say that they'd be going out, that the zombies would be intentionally targeting the business owners of the shipping companies that sent them into those dangerous waters without proper protections.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah.
The Shed.
The Shed.
Now the next footage comes
Two
from the
videos?
channel Voice Evil, which only
Voice
has 2
Evil.
uploads with little to no explanation provided on the clips, but they are very creepy.
I can't see shit. You filmed this on a potato.
A shadowy
I didn't see
mist-like
shit.
figure dashes across the screen very fast, almost completely invisible to the eye. But don't worry if you didn't see it, because in the next clip, it gets much more creepy and you will be able to see it clearly.
Yeah, I didn't see shit.
Okay, yeah, I saw absolutely nothing. Huh, there's a college student just standing in the corner staring at it. Okay, I saw that.
A spirit orb
It looks
flies
like a
towards
bat.
his face, startling him and causing
Osho,
him
is that
to
you?
fall back, when just moments after we see a shadow figure fly into the wall. And
That's
then
not a
everything
shadow
change
figure.
and morph
That's
to
a bat. That's the shadow of a bat.
Shortly after, it quickly zooms past him, scaring him.
Oh my god! It's a
But
fucking
this
bat,
figure,
you
The
coward!
caption reads, "Buddy of mine's grandfather died, and they cleaned out his work shed." Could this potentially be the grandfather's spirit, supposedly confined
No!
to the
It's
surroundings?
a
Okay,
bat!
I wanna see this first one in slow motion.
It's literally just the shadow of the bat. Because he's got a light shining in here.
Okay, so something
Like
coming-
if you see, like it comes down from the ceiling, comes into the way of the beam, and then it just comes back up and flies by his face.
Yeah.
It's just a bat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and agree with you on this one. I think it's just a bat. It's just Usu. Just
He's just a fucking
just a little
coward.
bat. I mean, I love bats, but I don't want to get bit by one.
Oh yeah, no, don't fuck with the bats.
Don't fuck with the
But it
bats.
doesn't change the fact that he's a coward.
Yeah,
Most of the time, bats will leave you alone if you leave them alone.
yeah. We love them. They eat mosquitoes. They're all mosquito
Indeed.
eaters. I want to build a bat box. My sister has a cabin up on a lake, and we see bats flying around sometimes. And so I want to build a bat box to put on the side of the cabin.
Hell yeah, you absolutely should.
Yeah, they're not hard to make. keep your rabies vaccine. No, we're up to date. You know, because vaccines are good and rabies is bad.
As long as you're not like going up and like messing with bats, chances are you'll be fine.
Yeah, bats only typically bite people when they get trapped in an enclosed space with them.
Yeah. Or if they are rabid, but like you'll probably notice the bat acting weird first. You'll probably notice the fact that it's probably not freaking out the way you would expect for, you know, a giant fucking predator coming up to it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, old shed, plenty of space in there. It's a bat. It's a bat.
It's a bat.
But
yeah,
we like bats. I don't know. It looks kind of weird and creepy. 2 out of 10.
I love bats. This guy's a fucking coward. 0 out of 10.
Perhaps an evil spirit has just taken up residence. What do you guys think?
Negative
that one does
look.
That first one does look kind of weird.
Recommendations you can
the way the light.
Yeah, but it's just because of the fact that it got close to the
light source.
To the light source that he's using. Yeah.
Oh, more urbex.
Video comes from Zona.
Okay,
yeah.
Well, this is from a channel that has paranormal in its title, so.
And talking about rituals and shit, so like. Not to say that they don't happen in abandoned buildings, but
somewhere within Mexico, and right from the beginning, things started to happen.
Hacernos mucho daño.
Why are you turning around so slowly?
Cuidado, cuidado. A ver, voy a asomarme nomás una asomada. ¡Ingesu!
Why are they saying ouch? What is hurting them?
Están...
Oh, bats! There's bats flying through there.
Speaking of bats! That's a lot of bats.
Poor little guys.
A lot of noises can be heard. Yeah, it's probably the bats!
Mira, 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 mira.
Bruh.
I mean, that's just a PVC pipe that's not very, like, sturdily attached.
Un niño, pero de blanco, compa. De blanco pasó algo. Cuidado.
El niño en blanco.
Si salimos ya no podemos regresar, ¿eh? Si salimos de aquí ya no podemos regresar porque ya nos encierra y valimos cacahuate, ¿eh? ¿Quién está aquí?
I love the tense music.
I know. Definitely added by Deaths of Despair.
I wouldn't be surprised if they put this on their own channel, honestly.
That's true.
Lo capté. Lo capté, payaso, ven para acá, güey. Ey, ya no, nos está tentando, güey. Lo capté, Ahí ya no se meta. Capté esa cosa, güey. Nos quiere llevar para allá.
Cowards.
No, ya no. Ya son las 7.
Done 7 laps already.
Cowards!
¿Dónde estás? Haz un ruido, una señal. Pero hasta acá vino esta cosa. No, vamos para acá. Vamos a darle para acá.
Me acaban de avisar.
¿Qué?
Que hay un permiso.
I got a text saying there's a permit for a morgue here.
Una morgue.
Okay.
¿Cómo se llama?
No voy a decir.
¿Dónde hacen
las necropsias?
Necropsias. ¿En dónde, compa?
Hidalgo.
Mira.
Otra vez. Oye, ¿qué pasó? No, eso ya no es normal,
Esto es normal.
Eso ya no es normal.
It's not normal.
Guy's got a Chucky shirt on.
Es ahí. Es ahí.
Ahí está.
Ahí es.
Ese pasillo, lo que está, ahí está. Ahí está la entidad. Un niño, güey.
Strange and bizarre things keep happening during their investigation.
I didn't see shit happening. The fuck you mean?
It's truly disturbing.
Yeah, this is.
Aquí la voy a cortar.
I mean, we see the 3 guys, and I'm guessing this is a crew of 4. I'm guessing one of them was wiggling that pipe from below. When that thing came from the hallway, somebody just threw it.
I mean, potentially, but also
Or yeah, the pipe
it's
could
a
have just been
PVC
an
pipe, and
yeah.
they look.
And there's
like,
bats flying around everywhere. It doesn't take much for, to cause that to wiggle.
Plus, you can hear a road nearby. Any truck going over the road would cause an unsecured pipe to wiggle.
That too.
Oye. Sí, a ver, acá en la pared. Véngase. Hey. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? Algo se... ¡Ey! No. Sí, lo vi. Sí lo vi. Sí lo agarré. Algo de negro. Pequeño de negro, No nos va a querer meter. No, ya no. No, payaso, ya no. No. ¿Qué es eso, güey? No, hey, Monra,
That is absolutely somebody in a fucking Halloween costume.
Yep. Yeah. Lends credence to my 4th guy.
Hey. Sí lo vi, ya lo vimos,
Yeah.
ya lo capté. ¿Quién eres, payaso? Recuerda lo que dijo el maestro. Recuerda lo que te dijo el maestro.
Remember what the master told you. Who's the master?
Sí, no, recuerda lo que dijo el maestro.
At the end
The
of
Doctor
one
Who
of the
villain?
corridors, they see a creepy black figure that looks slightly hunched
That-
over, going from
That is
left
legit
to
just a
right,
guy in a Halloween
and they
costume.
rush over to find
I mean, it doesn't even need to be a costume, just like a black
They were never
cloak with a
able to
hood,
capture it
you know?
again.
Yeah.
Let me know your thoughts on this one down below, and you can watch more paranormal investigations on the YouTube channel Zona Paranormal Veracruz.
No, absolutely not. They didn't even try.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
if you're gonna
A,
do
they got
the
spooked by bats.
if you're gonna do the whole bring a friend to fuck with stuff, you got to be more creative than that.
Also, like, where were they going with the whole, child in white thing? Like, why did that not get brought back?
Yeah,
up?
where's our consistent
why was
story
it just
here?
a spooky dude in a cloak?
Why not bring your 5-year-old nephew Carlos and dress him in white and have him stand creepily at the end of a hallway? That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Parents wouldn't let him.
I mean, or just like, fucking take your own kid.
Yeah. The wiggly pipe probably was just, all the things that we said earlier. I think the pipe in the hallway that flew down and landed, I think that was just their friend throwing it. And then, yeah, that was clearly just...
Yeah. Or, it is an abandoned building. It genuinely could have been just a loose pipe. And just, they happened to catch it falling. So it's just like, spooky!
Yeah.
It's just like, no.
But at least they took the effort to go out to a spooky location. I'll give them 2 out of 10.
I'll give him 1 point for the Halloween costume. And actually having it far enough away that you couldn't tell immediately what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Open the gate. The YouTube channel Live Mobile Technology is a company that provides security camera installations, and they
Okay, so not an
installed
influencer or
security
paranormal
cameras
thing.
at an auto shop
Could just be,
to prevent any break-ins, and shortly after they were installed, the cameras managed to capture something that both companies
some
were
good
unable to
CCTV
explain.
footage. I like this
Take
better
a
than influencer footage.
Indeed. Okay, an electric gate is moving.
Yeah, that's an automated gate. Like,
Yeah.
one like that is not going to be manual.
It's also raining. So, like, the sensors on those are really easily messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just an automatic gate opening. Because that's not going to be a manual gate. You can see the mechanism.
It's an automatic gate that opened and got stuck.
I like how
spooky.
the rain lens flare is almost making it look like a circle of what we're supposed to be looking at.
Right.
Okay, it just unstuck itself.
On one night, something caused this gate to open on its
Oh.
own before toppling over. The creepiest thing about it is that the auto shop owner has stated that this gate is not automatic. It can only be
That could be a lie.
with a person standing there and pulling it open.
Yeah, source,
So for it
please?
to open on its own and then even
Well,
topple over is very strange.
Okay.
And to make
Other
matters
explanation.
Because gates like that,
Other
all
explanation.
gates like that pretty much.
detectors went off and
It's okay. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. It's not electronic. In fact, I don't see a big motor box on it. Now that it's more like this, I don't see anything on there that looks like an electronic motor. I don't think it is. I think it is actually a manual gate. But it's raining and storming, and therefore it just wasn't installed that well. Yeah, the wind pushed it open.
Yeah, especially because it's hard to tell what the actual grade is for the area because of the fisheye lens and the way that the security camera is mounted. It could be that that's just downhill.
Yeah, it could be slightly downhill. A good gust gets it going. It kind of stops for a bit. Another gust comes, and it goes the rest of the way and falls over. It's during a rainstorm. This is just...
It's a poorly installed gate. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You suck at your job.
Because there obviously should have been some catches on there to prevent it from going past that spot. Like,
yeah.
Because, I don't think it is an electronic gate. We thought that at first, but I don't see a mechanism that would be strong enough to open and close it there. I think we just have a case of badly installed and combined with wind and grading, and Now, if it started changing
given
directions,
how easily it fell over,
and if it was going back and
that's definitely
forth,
not.
there's nothing to see here. 1 out of 10.
Yeah, it's evidence that that whoever installed it is bad at their job.
Very creepy indeed. Backyard sounds. The next video comes from
Oh boy,
the
how much you want to bet
TikToker,
this is just an animal in heat?
blissfully ironic, who begun to record after hearing unusual
Open
sounds coming from the backyard. This is what he captured.
There's like banging outside, but my neighbor's with us or something. This for being too loud.
After looking for the source of the noises, he spots a black figure hiding behind a corner. But is it a real capture or just another hoax? You judge.
No, that
Wait,
was
really? That's it? That's it?
that was just a person. There was a person there for sure.
Yeah, that was a person. But, oh my god.
There's so many of these
that gave
paranormal.
nothing.
There's so
that
many of
gave
these.
nothing.
There's a lot of paranormal. Okay, so a person, if you don't know a person's there, a person being in your backyard, that's a little creepy.
Terrifying.
I don't want a random person in my backyard. Nothing paranormal about it. It's just a person.
If there's a random person in my backyard and I'm not expecting it, they're getting charged at with a fucking walking stick or a sword, depending on what I have at hand.
I'm going inside, locking the doors, and then telling them I've called the cops. But I wouldn't actually call the cops because ACAB. But, just tell them that I did.
The cops wouldn't help you anyway, let's be real.
Exactly. That's why you threaten to call the cops.
I'm a crazy bitch. I'm gonna make sure that they and everybody they know knows not to fuck with my house. I'm charging at them with a walking stick or a sword.
But I mean, a little unsettling to look in your
guy.
backyard and see just a guy. Just a guy is creepy, but there's nothing paranormal here.
Yeah. Like, definitely, you know what? I'll give it a 3 for genuinely unsettling, because I
Yeah.
don't know if that, like, if that was an actual guy and they just didn't catch them, like, ducking behind their shed real quick, or if that was something that they themselves had set up. Like, that, we are given so little information that's actually hard to tell.
Yeah.
Like, if that is an actual guy that was just, like, in their backyard for some reason, but,
Bentai's here.
Bentai!
Hi, Bentai. Hi, Jindal. Hi, the other few people that were there. I have a feeling you'd be right again. I was like, you don't raid into me, I'm gonna raid into you. But yeah, we're on our last video. Fade away. We haven't seen anything convincing yet, unfortunately. Which is a disappointment, because this is our 13th episode. On the 13th day of the 13th month since September of last year. Yeah, we're like we're all 13s here too. Yeah.
That's why it's too many 13s. We looped back around.
Yeah. All right, well, hey, you know what? We got this last video. Maybe they saved the best for last. This is the #1 in the top 10 scary ghost videos that will plunge your soul into darkness.
Darkness.
Fade away. This last video comes from the Japanese TikTok NT, who managed to capture something creepy in front of them while driving at night.
It's a motorcycle.
Watch closely.
All of these are filmed on a fucking potato.
If you didn't see it, watch again. A ghost woman appears out of nowhere in front of the car ahead, and then she seems to just fade away as if she was never there to begin with. It looks like this could be a real ghost sighting caught in Japan. What are your thoughts?
Shit, that one actually is wild.
Huh. Let's take a look again.
Yeah, I'd like to see that in full speed, not the slow motion.
All right. Let's just go back to the beginning of this clip. It's not very long.
Who managed to capture something creepy in front of them while driving at night. Watch closely. If you didn't see it, watch again.
No, that's wild.
A ghost woman,
especially because it looks like she comes from the left in front of the car, which is why they hit the brakes and slow down. And then she kind of like goes. It's almost like she kind of goes through the car. That's wild.
Your thoughts? That's all.
Because like I caught movement on the left side of the car ahead before.
Yeah,
before I saw what was on the right.
Come on, back it up.
Yeah, like you can go back even further and you can actually see her pop up on the left, like on the left side, underneath the light.
All right. Slowly. I'm looking on the left right now.
Yeah, like you can see something there. And then it moves forward, like it moves forward before they hit the brakes. And then she appears like behind the car, like the car went through her.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree with you there. I think I know what I saw.
Yeah? What'd you see?
It's water.
Could be.
They were slowing down because there's a pothole. You see that there's a lot of water on the right side of the road.
Yeah.
As you're going here, you see the bottom of the right car dips down a little bit. And I think it's a splash that comes up.
It's hard to tell when the camera bounces around that much. You mind playing it in the full speed again?
Here's a full speed. Look at it looks like a splash coming up.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm looking.
The car ahead, and then she seems to just fade away as if
Yep,
she
you're
was
right.
never
It
there
is
to
Splash.
begin with.
Good eye.
Yeah, I think they just hit a puddle of water. I think that's why they're hitting their brakes, because they saw a
curious
deep
as to
puddle of
what-
water, and it just so
I'm
happened to
curious to
splash
what it
up.
was I saw
just-
moving on the left then.
I think that was just probably stuff. I don't know. Just it's potato camera artifacts.
Yeah, you're
just
right.
But yeah, the thing that comes up there
You
and
know-
the way it comes up and comes back down. Yeah, I'm thinking. Definitely thinking. Oh, the head.
Yeah,
pet.
you know, I don't blame them for freaking out upon seeing that though, because that, like, in an instant, that definitely reads as a figure. Like, that reads as like person shaped. But yeah, no, you're right. I think that totally is just a splash of water.
Yep. I believe I have solved it. Sorry, I didn't have Mix It Up going. Your head pat redeem didn't work, so I'll do a head pat with also getting hit by a burger. Here we go. So F9 is my manual trigger for both doing the head pat, but also for throwing an object, a random object in tits. So F9 is head pat with an item.
Get wrecked, I guess.
Drink some water.
Gotta drink some water. Yeah, I don't know why they freaked out so much, but maybe just in the moment they saw the splash and they thought it was something. But I'm
Yeah, no,
It
like
looks
that.
this could
Like,
be a real
if you're
ghost
dealing
sighting
with like
caught
being
in
in the
Japan.
dark like that, especially if it's an area you don't
Facts.
really know, that does
That's all
distinctly
for today,
read
guys, but if you
as
like this
person
video,
shaped.
subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you never miss an upload.
Like, that reads as
And
person shaped enough that both of us looked at it and went, "What the fuck?"
But you know what? We really had to think and analyze on that one. I'm gonna give that a 4 out of 10.
Honestly, I'm willing to give that a 5.
Wow.
Nature be scary, yo.
Well, we always end. Well, we don't always. I've decided after last episode to do a hey, what was our clip of the episode? I think I gotta go with
I
that
think it's the
one.
water splash.
Yeah, either that or the other
That
Japanese.
had to take
the,
a moment of being like, "Whoa."
the other Japanese one was also pretty good.
Yeah, a little bit ruined by the fact that, you know, it is explicitly like an entertainment channel, but
Yeah. Well, that is the end of top 10 scary ghost videos that will plunge your soul into darkness. Do you feel as if your soul has been plunged into darkness?
I don't have a soul.
Well, then I guess that answers it. I'm guessing because mine is in a jar, you turned the light off in the room, so my soul has been plunged into darkness. Or
Yeah, and I mean, at least you know that the basement is haunted because you're not the only soul in there.
yeah. Well, we are out of clips, but this is a lot of fun. Thanks for coming on, Lilith.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Anything you'd like to plug before we get out of here?
Just myself, I guess, because I have gotten back into doing the streaming thing. So I'm back to streaming regularly, and I will be streaming tomorrow
All
with my partner. We're going to be playing more co-op kaiju horror cooking.
So,
If you want to watch,
Lilith's name is in the description. Click the link
Or,
in
you know,
the
I can-
description.
put my own emotes in your chat.
Emotes in chat. Look,
There I am.
If you can't, I'm gonna say we don't need to do shout out in there. If you can't find Lilith, then okay, I guess we'll do the shout out anyway. Fine. All the things to see Lilith.
Thank you, Haseo.
And yeah, again, the Spooktacular is coming up on October 26th. Gonna be an all-day event. If you're a VTuber and you want to read a spooky story about 5 to 10 minutes long, we'd love to have you on. You just reach out to me and say, I want to do that. Cause
Woo, spooky stuff.
yeah, maybe you're doing spooky stuff. We'll have an episode of Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies. We'll have an episode of Twigs Missing Movies. It'll be great. You know, we'll be playing some party games too. We love party games. But we're gonna go raid my Twigs Missing Movies co-host. Rayfrig is streaming right now, doing a little No Man's Sky. So let's go give Drayfrig a little hello, and we will see you all next time.
I do love No Man's Sky.
I need to give it another try. I've like started playing it a few times, but like got kind of overwhelmed and confused because I was playing in VR.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a lot.
I feel like I need to get a grasp of it on desktop and then try playing VR.
Yes, very much so. And yes, the tutorial in it is ass. Play with people is my best thing. Is play with people